Hey Backbenchers, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to practice kinds of sentences and clauses and clause analysis from SP Bakshi 2022 edition. So let's begin.
Kinds of sentences and clauses. पहले briefly जान लेते हैं कि what is a clause. A group of words that forms a part of a sentence and has a subject and verb of its own is called a clause. Like when she wakes up, when the moon shone, who lived in a neighboring village. Clause दो तरह के होते हैं, independent clause and dependent clause. अब independent clauses are those that can stand alone as a sentence. For example, even though I made millions, I am still grounded. I am still grounded is the independent clause because अगर आप I am still grounded को अलग से कहोगे इस सेंटेंस में पूरे तो इसका एक अलग से मतलब निकलता है. लेकिन अगर आप सिर्फ ये कहो कि even though I made millions तो इसका कुछ मतलब नहीं निकलता. वैसे ही after he dies he will be forgotten. So he will be forgotten is the independent clause जिसको अपना मतलब व्यक्त करने के लिए आफ्टर ही डाइज की कोई डिपेंडेंसी लेना नहीं पड़ रही है, तो ये है इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज. नेक्स्ट इज डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज, दैट इज यूजुअली अ सपोर्टिंग पार्ट ऑफ अ सेंटेंस. लाइक इवन दो आई मेड मिलियंस आई एम स्टिल ग्राउंडेड. तो इवन दो आई मेड मिलियंस इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन दिस इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज. दैट इज वाई दिस इज डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज. नाउ kinds of sentences: simple sentence, complex sentence and compound sentence. Simple sentence वो होते हैं जिनके एक verb होते हैं and एक independent clause होता है. तो जैसे कि she is walking, Mary likes tea, the earth goes round the sun, etc. Next is complex sentence. A complex sentence consists of a principal or main clause with one or more subordinate clauses. और मानिए कि एक डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज होता है और एक इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज होता है. सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉजेज आर जॉइंड बाय सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शंस. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई नो दैट ही इज अ गुड मैन. आई नो द मैन हु वाज हियर लास्ट मंथ. नेक्स्ट इज कंपाउंड सेंटेंस. अ कंपाउंड सेंटेंस कंसिस्ट्स ऑफ टू और मोर प्रिंसिपल और इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेज. These clauses are joined by coordinating conjunctions such as and, but, so, therefore, otherwise, or else, nor, while, for, whereas, nevertheless, yet, however, as well as etc. etc. For example, my brother came and he handed over money to me. She is rich, but she is not vain. Speak or you will die. She is so ill, so she will not come. तो चलिए एक्सरसाइज प्रैक्टिस शुरू करते हैं. Number 1, when you dash the book, I shall help you. When you write the book, I shall help you. I will do the work when you ask me to do it. As I dashed the bus stand, the bus arrived. When I reached the bus stand, the bus arrived. As soon as the teacher dashed the classroom, the boys stand up. As soon as the teacher enters the classroom, the boys stand up. When you dash your exams, I shall take you to hill station. As soon as you had taken your exams, I shall take you to hill station. Number 6. When she had written the letter, she posted it. My brother had come before we took our dinner. My brother again had come by the time we took our dinner. After we have already left, Number 9. After we had already taken our dinner, my brother came. Next, we had already taken our dinner when the guest arrived. Since my father left for Mumbai, he has not written to me. Since she arrived, she has been suffering from cold. She has been ill since she arrived. Next is, while it was raining, no one went out. Number 16, he will not come until you leave this place. As long as you are in the town, he will not return. Many students will have arrived by the time the match begins. This is in future tense. Many students had arrived by the time the match began. This is in past tense. Please wait till I go. Number 21. If you work hard, you will pass. If it rains tomorrow, we shall not sail. Next, unless you work hard, you will not pass. If I had known his address, I would tell you now. If I had money, I would give you. If it were possible, I would help him. I wish I were present there tomorrow. Were I a doctor, I would treat him. If I had known his address, I would have told you then. If I had had money, I would have given you. So let's start revision exercises, and this is the most important part of this chapter because error correction mostly यही से आता है. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Number 1, he believed that he will turn out to be a cheat. यहाँ पे will के जगह would होगा. So he believed that he would turn out to be a cheat. Why he came is difficult to understand. इसमें कोई भी error नहीं है. I cannot say that he has passed. I cannot say if he has passed. It was difficult to pretend that I am penniless. This is an event that has happened in the past, so it was difficult to pretend that I was penniless. We did not see that man in the room who was standing in the corner. In the room, we did not see that man who was standing in the corner. Next, please go and ask him that he is going there. Please go and ask him if he is going there. Next, I did not know that why is he not staying there. This will be, I did not know why he is not staying there. No such boy who is living here will do this. This will be, no such boy as is living here will do this. Next is, you should follow the same method which he does. You should follow the same method that he does. Let us help them who are in greater need than he. Let us help those who are in greater need than he. What you did, it cannot be pardoned. What you did cannot be pardoned. Number 12, all the books what you bought are not up to the mark. All the books that you bought are not up to the mark. Next, tell me the reason that they could not marry. Tell me the reason why they could not marry. It is better to write with a pen whose nib is smooth. It is better to write with a pen the nib of which is smooth. The boy who you know is not going there. The boy whom you know is not going there. He gave me a book and which I liked very much. He gave me a book which I liked very much. He told me that he saw his father last month. He told me that he had seen his father last month. I doubt that you can pass the examination. I doubt if you can pass the examination. I cannot say as to why he was annoyed. I cannot say why he was annoyed. Now exercise B based on adverb clause. I shall do this work when you will pay me. This will be, I shall do this work when you pay me. Number 2, I shall lend you my car if you will not misuse it. This will be, I shall lend you my car if you do not misuse it. I would have believed if I saw with my own eyes yesterday. I would have believed if I had seen with my eyes yesterday. Number 4. If I were you, I shall never help him. This will be, if I were you, I should never help him. If she had a book yesterday, she would not have refused to give. If she had had a book yesterday, she would not have refused to give. Number 6. Nothing is so good like we think. This will be, nothing is so good as we think. You have done it because I forbade you. This will be, you have done it although I forbade you. Carry it carefully lest it will break. This will be, carry it carefully lest it should break. Let us not behave as though we are indifferent to others. This has no error. Okay, so the next one is, when you complete this work, I shall buy you sweets. When you have completed this work, I shall buy you sweets. By the time the sun set, he typed all the letters. By the time the sun set, he had typed all the letters. I have not seen her since she has come back from Delhi. This will be, since she came back from Delhi. Unless she does not mend her behavior, I shall send her out. Unless she mends her behavior, I shall send her out. After you go through the book, please return it to me. After you have gone through the book, please return it to me. Next is, as she is obstinate, so she will not obey you. Obstinate का मतलब होता है stubborn. As she is obstinate, she will not obey you. यहाँ से so हट जाएगा. Next is, the child is out since her mother went to market. The child has been out since her mother went to market. Though he ran fast, still he could not escape from police. Though he ran fast, यहाँ से still हट जाएगा. He could not escape the police. He is a good student, but I have much pleasure in granting him scholarship. He is a good student and I have much pleasure in granting him scholarship. Next, he started early because he might not get late. He started early so that he might not get late. Next is, he had reached office before it started raining. This has no error. Exercise C, based on miscellaneous clauses. Number 1. I know something what my mother told you. This can be solved in two ways. Number 1. I know something that my mother told you. Otherwise, I know what my mother told you. Number 2. I cannot say what is she doing these days. This will be, I cannot say what she is doing these days. Number 3. Maruti is one of those motor cars, this will be cars, which are liked very much. Number 4. I doubt that my father will help you. This will be, I doubt if my father will help you. Number 5. This will be, she was singing and I did not like it. Don't go out until you are not well. This will be, until you are well. Number 7. Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages that was spoken by Aryans. This has no error. Number 8. Have you ever met such a boy who has not travelled by train? This has no error. She behaves with her neighbor as though she is the landlady. This will be, as though she were the landlady. Number 10. He said that what he was doing was not correct. This has no error. Next, I shall come back by the time you get up. This will be, I shall have come back by the time you get up. Next, it is the tree whose fruit is not sweet. It is the tree, the fruit of which is not sweet. Though he ran fast, still he could not escape from the police. This we have solved already in B part. Next, when she will marry, she will invite you. When she marries, she will invite you. Next, who knows that when will the result be out? Who knows when the result be out? Next, when you complete your service, you will be retired on pension. When you have completed your service, you will be retired on pension. Next is, you must carry on so that you will succeed. This will be, you may carry on so that you will succeed. Next, 12 years passed since his uncle has died. 12 years have passed since his uncle died. Number 19, he cannot see clearly unless he will wear his glasses. This will be unless he wears his glasses. Number 20, don't go out until you complete the homework. Number 20, don't go out until you complete the work. This will be don't go out until you have completed the work.